Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're playing some Final Fantasy VII Intergrade Remake, and the PC launch wasn't great, and there has been some improvements with a few patches, but I'm running the no dynamic scaling mod, so it will be locked at my default resolution. So I'm playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, everything maxed out. Frame rate is capped to 120 FPS, but actually locking that, not the easiest thing in the world, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So other than that, I'm also running the Tifa original mod, so I should be wearing our original costume, and that is pretty much it. So let's just get into it. Now, this game was plagued by frame skips for some people. Honestly, with my system, when I was playing with my RTX 3090, I know I'm playing with a 3090 Ti now, but there shouldn't be much difference in performance. I didn't really suffer too much with the skipping like some people, but there are skips here and there, but it wasn't as severe. Now, the slums, Sector 7 slums where I am now, this is one of the areas that suffer pretty bad, as well as the Wall Market area as well. So I'm going to run through the slums now and just see how smooth it is. As you can see, the RTX 3090 Ti lock in 120 frames per second, no problem. And using around 90% GPU usage to do it, but the close-up, I would say cutscenes are a bit more demanding when you actually get into conversation. So let's go and see Tifa now and see what kind of performance we get. But generally, I like the look of the game. It's a shame that they didn't improve the assets like in texture-wise, but it still looks pretty good.
Have dinner at 7:30 tonight.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money, too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid. What?
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
As you can see, I'm using the retro Tifa costume. It actually looks pretty good, so kudos to the modder. I didn't quite note the name, but I'll put a link in the description for anyone who wants to use it.
Go ahead and keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making the plans too.
As long as I get it all today.
So far it's been pretty smooth. As you saw when I was speaking to Tifa in the bar, GPU usage went all the way up to 100% and I wasn't able to lock 120.
Hey there. Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look?
Don't need anything from this guy.
Nothing tickle your fancy? If you change your mind, you know where I am. That goes for you too, Tifa.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when your filter next needs changing.
All the items you could want, straight from the place.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please?
You can even see she's got a different hairstyle as well. So quite a good attention to detail from the modder.
Nothing to report. Maintaining
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest to cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
He's real protective of Tifa.
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
You
Watch is
been
saying
here
they're
a while
gonna
now?
step up their
5
game.
years, give or take.
Wow, ain't they short-handed?
But
Absolutely.
never mind that.
But with the bottom
We've got to
line,
get you your
it's
money.
extra hard.
Last stop is the weapons store.
Trains don't start moving again. We're gonna have enough.
It's been playing pretty smooth so far, though.
Call us if you see
Hey, if
trouble.
it isn't Tifa.
You here for the filter?
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so... What do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor.
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection. Speak with our friendly staff department.
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
I'll head on down there first thing tomorrow.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. But our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What, you some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done.
Love the way they kept the material in the Buster Sword.
All set? Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
Okay, now we get to go into some battles. And I'm looking forward to part 2 of the remake.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
We don't need to prepare, we're good. One thing I liked about the remake is, obviously I played the original back in the day on PlayStation, but this kind of tells the story, the same story obviously, but in a more detail, because they had to kind of rush through some of the story in the original. So like all that thing with some of the lesser characters, like Jessie, you actually get to see more of her backstory, which was pretty cool. One thing I don't like is the waypoint system on this is a bit lacking. Sometimes it will lead you to somewhere weird, but most of the time it works. But yeah, I have to say, it's been smooth so far, the gameplay, for the most part.
Good luck, Tifa, and be careful.
Here's Scrap Boulevard.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up. And there's our first challenger. Show me what you got, pal. It's over. Wow, so that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
Take the lead.
Okay, let's go. Gotcha. Too late. See ya.
One new game plus, I'm pretty overpowered.
It's over.
That's that. You're good at this. Charging in like it was nothing.
You too. It's a little surprising.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that one's gonna be on the test.
This a lesson?
Gotta learn if you're gonna stick around. Okay, let's wrap this up. All right, I think that might be the last of them.
They won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right, let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
So battle situations doesn't really change much in terms of performance. RTX 3090 Ti locking out 120 pretty easy. Obviously, as you saw in some situations where you're in a cutscene or conversation and there's close-ups, then it can drop below 120. That's when it's more demanding in that situation. But generally, it's doing a great job. You don't need 120 FPS to enjoy the game though, but it's nice to see that for most of the time it's possible.
Excellent, massive.
Okay, let's get back to the neighborhood watch. Right, these guys again. They're close by, aren't they? There's a ladder to get to them pretty quickly. Here it is.
Tally of monster slain has been updated. Got new numbers for monster slain this month. Check them out.
What?
Everyone here's so in awe.
Hey, it's that guy who will do anything you ask.
Is that right?
We're helping the watch keep watch. Hey, it's that guy who will do anything you ask.
Back already?
Got every last one, too. Now the slums should be safe.
You guys are machines!
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask, though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Seems like a perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Oh, you okay?
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village...
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great. I'll come too.
No, you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
Huh?
No fair.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on. Let's go chat up Weimer.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
Anyway guys, that's pretty much it from me. That was a look at Final Fantasy VII Remake. That works pretty well on the RTX 3090 Ti as expected. It's good to see that there's not too much stuttering left in the game. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.